Let's go, baby. Let's go. We got a special guest to start the stream today. You might have already seen the video, but we're going to have him on to start the stream today. Let's go now, fellas. Guys, welcome back to my channel today. Today we're going to talk about why I believe XRP is going to go to $89 next year, right? I think XRP is about to do a 240x to the upside, even though that would be completely, not impossible, but probably impossible. We're going to talk about today. So we have one random analyst that I found on Twitter. that says that XRP will go to $89 by 2024. I think this is totally normal price action, and I think, you know, with the high interest rates and no money printing, I think that makes perfect sense that XRP would go to $89 right now, guys. All right, so make sure you're DCAing. I think it's going to happen pretty soon, for no reason, just randomly. Even though the most bullish thing that possibly could have happened with it actually didn't push it up. But anyways, all right. Anyways, we're not gonna go there. Anyways, I don't know. You guys probably already saw the video. You said you said $589 before. We're just slowly lowering the bar. 2 years ago it was $589. Now it's $89. What's next? Then it's gonna be $8.90, and then it's gonna be 89 cents, and then it's gonna be 8.9 cents someday. I don't know. Hopefully not. That would mean that we're lower than that. Anyways, what's going on, fellas? What's going on? Please send me. No, we're not going there. We're not going there, guys. I had to do that for Franco though. Where's Franco? Franco was supposed to be here. I'm doing this for Franco, man. You know what I'm saying? Where is my boy Franco today when we need him? Anyways, guys, we might get some price action on the stream today. You're probably looking like, bruh, we ain't gonna get any price action, bro. We never do. But actually, if you look, you know, this is the 15-minute time frame. Not that I care about symmetrical triangles, but we are getting lower highs, higher lows. We have a little bit of a peak coming in within the next hour or so. So maybe we see a little bit of a move on stream. Wouldn't that be fun? That would be so fun. I can remember the last time we actually did some live price action. Holy shit. That would be like Christmas. I literally feel like I would wake up for Christmas, and if Bitcoin had some price action today, I would literally wake up. Why is there a pickle with a Santa Claus hat? Okay. I guess I would feel like Santa. But no, I would wake up as a kid and I would say, Daddy, is there price action today? What did you get me, Daddy? A big red candle. Why did you get me a big red candle, Daddy? That's not what I meant, but I want a present in my stocking. Even though stocks dumped today. That's not what I meant, Daddy. But yeah, that's what we got going on. Yo, shout out to Jess West. Hey, BB. No, guys. We're not, none of that stuff. Listen, we could talk about crypto-related things, but let's, no more personal jabs, okay? Crypto-related jokes only, okay? We can make crypto-related jokes, all right? Just like, you know, we can make fart jokes too. if we really wanted to. Shout out to Jesus. We got Bassett. Someone smacked that brat. Bro, kids suck. Can I tell you guys a story real quick before we talk about the charts? Even though they suck anyways, so. Rant alert. They suck anyways. Can I tell you guys about this on the train yesterday? There was this little girl. Now, she was cute, okay? Now, but let me tell you this, okay? It's cute when it's not your kid. But this little girl, okay, let me tell you, this dad looked like the most brittle dad who has never had given his daughter no consequences in life. This guy was just chilling there looking like a deer in the headlights. This little girl was doing whatever she wanted, flipping out, crying, saying, "Don't touch me, Daddy! Don't touch me, Daddy!" And the dad was just sitting there. This girl's jumping on the seats, right? Saying, "Don't touch me, Daddy!" And the dad's just looking at her going, not doing anything, just lifeless. And I, you know, I'll tell you this. When I was a child, if I ever did something like that, all I had to do was get the look. And I knew if I did one more thing, when I got home, oh boy, it wouldn't have been fun. You know, sometimes I wonder what's going on, man. And you wonder why a kid grows up a brat when you let him flip out. You know what I mean? Rant alert. First of all, I say why I ain't having any kids. Second of all, that's my rant for today, man. I had to do a little rant for today, but holy shit, bro. Daddy, I don't want to. Daddy. And the dad's like, "No, it's okay. We're going to go to Toys R Us after. We're going to go to Toys R Us. I'll get you a toy if you don't cry." Oh my God, man. All right. Anyways, let's talk some charts, fellas. Mason said, I joined the stream to "Don't touch me, Daddy." I am touch concerned. Yeah. Spirit Channel said Mike beats his kids. Oh my God, let's not go there. Let's not go there. It's gonna get a little deep, you know? No, guys, he does! He does! Don't let them touch me again! All right, we're not gonna go there today. All right, anyways, fellas, let's talk a little bit about Bitcoin. So I think we're gonna see a little bit of a move on Bitcoin here. Bitcoin's being strong today. Another day where it held up, even though the stock market got absolutely massacred today. Massacred. It's the third day in a row that thing has just gotten absolutely massacred, right? But Bitcoin kind of holding. It's kind of interesting. Now, it still went down, but relative to what it normally does on an S&P 2% down day, it actually did pretty good, right? So still kind of just holding here, you know, and we're back in our old range. So we're back below that 26.8 level. If we get back above 26.8, maybe we test like up here again, 27.3. But, you know, I think it still remains. I put a little horse guy down here where I'll be looking for a long down here again. Now, will that be another one of those massive moves back up to 30K? No, probably just a little bit of a bounce back down. Fellas. Fellas. I love to see me, fellas. Fellas, you see me? You see me? The bear market on the internet. Holy shit, it's the bear market on the internet. Oh my God. There we go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. But yeah, we're back. We're back. We're back, fellas. We're back. And I was going to do a Gandalf skit. but unfortunately, we lost the internet right when I was supposed to do the Gandalf skit. So it completely threw off my vibe here. I can't do the Gandalf skit anymore, man. We can't do it. But one day, we will be fighting through Gandalf, and we will destroy the Master. Just like he got destroyed in the movie. Okay? We will destroy him one day. But not yet. Not yet, man. You got mail. We are back. Don't be making those jokes, your mom. Okay. Okay, the NASDAQ got crushed today. S&P got crushed today. Russell got crushed today. Stocks got crushed today. Russell got absolutely destroyed today. These ones got destroyed today. So let's go back to BTC. BTC, whatever. You guys know my take still. Let me bring up the weekly chart. There we go. Let's bring up the weekly chart, fellas. There we go. There's the guy taking a shit at the bull market support band. There he is. 2 times in a row. We felt like we were going to the bathroom to do something else. Okay, 2 times in a row, this guy went to the bathroom, and he thought he was doing this. Wow, I am going to go to the bathroom. I am feeling horny on this pump. But 2 times in a row, we went to the bull market support band, and instead of doing that, he all of a sudden got a little bit of a stomachache. He got a little bit of a stomachache, and instead, he had to take a little bit of a poo. Okay? Oh my God, we're still lagging. What the frick, man? Only today. Only today. Only today, man. Let's see. But, you know, when we test this level, okay, horse guy takes a long hot shower. He does. He does. He thought he was going to the bathroom to do something else, but instead, he took a little bit of a shit. Okay? He was no longer horny. He had a little bit of a stomachache. So he took another shit. But yeah. So we got rejected twice. I think on the second rejection, like if we close this weekly like this, that looks like shit, man. It looks like shit, right? This guy doesn't even have a penis. Hold on, can we zoom in on this guy real quick? Look at this. It's either tucked into his legs, That shit's either tucked into his legs, or because he doesn't want anyone to see, or he just doesn't have a penis. It's just gone. But yeah, he's turtling that shit between the legs. But yeah, yeah, we closed the weekly there. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, guys, my same opinion still remains. I think we still got another flush lower. How much lower? I think it depends on a lot of different things. But I still think we got shit on at the bull market support band twice. And, you know, it is what it is. I mean, we can't change it, right? It is what it is. I think the only thing we can do, right, is still, like, this is the year of accumulation, but just make sure you have cash on the sidelines. I'm going to continue to say the same thing every day. I'm just going to say the same thing every damn day, right? I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, and I'm talking about Bitcoin mainly. And I guess my view on the altcoin market, I guess, and it's still kind of, I guess, the same the last, like, few weeks, is I think, you know, there were some charts that looked really constructive at one point, but a lot of those charts just completely invalidated any type of Wyckoff or, you know, any type of bullish structure. Most of them look like absolute doo-doo. So, I mean, for me, and I know, you know, people have different strategies and stuff like that. Give me some strength with Bitcoin. Get me Bitcoin to show some strength again before I want to touch the altcoin market. Because we've seen it every day. It's like we get one day of green for Bitcoin, the altcoins go up, and then Bitcoin goes red, and then they dump back lower, right? So I think it's going to continue to be the same for a little bit, because once again, when do altcoins typically go nuts like we want them to? They might bottom at a certain point, but when do they pump big? When? Typically, when Bitcoin goes to all-time highs, right? Just remember that, and don't be surprised if it doesn't happen until Bitcoin's at all-time highs, right? We ain't going to see XRP at $89, okay? I'm just going to keep it 100, okay? Are you serious? We are going to see XRP at $89. I know more about crypto than you, okay? Guys, don't listen to this freak. This freaking freak, okay? I know more than this guy. Bitcoin XRP is going to $89. All right? Listen, me and George know, right, George? Yes, XRP is going to go up. $89 is happening within the next 3 months, guys. Okay? It's almost guaranteed. Look at this random fractal I found on Twitter. Okay? $89 within the next 3 months. See, even George thinks it's going to happen. All right? I know more about crypto than all you bozos. Get out of the chat. All right? $89, we're going to get sent. All right? Get ready. No, but like I said, you ain't going to see altcoins go nuts until Bitcoin's at all-time highs, right? They may bottom, but that's okay, right? You don't need to time the exact bottom. Deliver the Lambo. I have that video. You got that video, man. Yeah, Clint, $89. $89 was the prediction. At 240x from current price.
Strap up. We're going guys, to the moon.
I had this rant yesterday. Sometimes when I see these clickbait videos and just the shit that goes on in the space every day, it makes me question why I'm in this damn space. It really does, man. It's been getting to me a little bit too. I feel cringe. And especially when someone calls me an influencer or a crypto live streamer, I get cringy inside. Like, I don't like that feeling when someone calls me that. I hate that feeling. Because, man, the clickbait shit is just ridiculous, man. Anyways, let's talk a little about ETH. So I have Humpty Dumpty here. I was feeling the JPEGs today on the charts today. I don't know why. I was feeling the JPEGs to sum up, you know, kind of how I'm feeling. ETH right now is at a very interesting point, right? Where I don't know what to think about ETH right now. It's kind of like Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, okay? Is the best way to put it right now. It's the best way to put it, okay? Here's the thing. ETH is at the, actually, I mean, if you guys like trend lines, it's at a trend line where it bounced here in June, it bounced here in November, and now it's right here, right? And the reason why we call this Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall is because if this breaks, this is going to look like absolute doo-doo. Because you're back below the 200-week moving average, you're back below the 200-week EMA. You did it over here too, which I guess you got kind of one little week week below, and then you kind of bounce back above. I think you can take it for anything. We got 1 week below here, so we'll see. But we're back below both of those. You're at a major point here where, like, I think ETH's got to make a little bit of a decision here. Kind of the direction. And maybe ETH is telling us a little clue on where Bitcoin's going to go. Who knows, right? I don't know. But all I'll say is ETH is Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall at the moment. And it's at a huge level, bro. Like, if this breaks like this, you probably see some price action like this, and we eventually come back down here towards 1K eventually, right? If that level breaks, but definitely, if you like the cartoons or Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, that's kind of where we're at. They took Ben's beans, bro. Ben's beans, bro. How is everyone feeling in the chat today? Let me know how you're feeling. Okay? Are you feeling good? I'm feeling good today, man. Listen, I was playing fingers, man. Right? Today was a good day for me, man. Today was a good day for me, man. We killed on the SQQ. Right? We're going to continue to kill on the SQQ. I don't think that one's over yet. But, man, today was a good day, man. The other thing I'll say is, okay, even though we got fingers going on in the back row right now, right? You made it. Nice, Mimi. John's feeling on board as F. Hey, man, be careful what you wish for. That's all I'm saying. Be careful what you wish for. We call it, we want to be bored or not bored, I guess. How's everyone feel about the markets right now, man? Let me know how you're feeling. Drew's feeling exhausted. John's feeling fingers up my nose. Brain is getting mighty close. John, why are you putting your finger up your nose, bro? That's disgusting. Don't be doing that, man. Dan's feeling happy and clappy. Nice. Clint said, I feel like shit today, in bed with COVID watching this show. Do you feel like shit because you're watching COVID or because you're watching the damn show? It's probably a little bit of both. Listen, I don't expect anything less from Clint, Man, this show freaking sucks. Crypto sucks. Tesla sucks. I have COVID. I have to watch this freaking idiot talk about how he's how he's bearish. I have to listen to BB talk about XRP to $89. Christ, the only thing that's going to $89 is the freaking gas prices. Shit, man. We're screwed. Get over it. Recession's coming, folks. That's Clint right now. It's Clint in bed. He wants the rant. And it is what it is. Zero said, I got a tooth pulled. Nice, man. Well, not nice, but I'm glad it's over for you. I'm glad you're over and you can kind of relax now. You're probably a little nervous going in and getting a tooth pulled, man. That totally sounds like Clint. That is, man. Oh, man. Anyways. Do I want to spread some fun today? I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to spread fun. I told you guys this. I don't like being bearish, man. Does anyone else feel this way? Does anyone else, like, when they feel bearish, like you feel dirty? You almost feel like you're letting people down. I don't know, man. I get this, like, feeling when I'm bearish, man. I don't know why, but I do. Are we still laughing at Crypto Savvy? I'm not laughing at Savvy right now. I was laughing at Savvy the whole year this year because he was wrong the whole year. But now, am I laughing at Savvy? Nah, I'm not laughing at him, man. If anything, I'm on Team Savvy right now, bro. At least for the stock market. Bitcoin, I would say this, like, Bitcoin's structure isn't as bad, I guess, on like the shorter term time frames. But on the stock market, man, I guess I'm Team Savvy at the moment, bro. And I can show you a bunch of different individual charts on the stock market. That reason why I'm bearish on it. Nvidia looks like shit. Microsoft looks like shit. Apple looks like shit. They all look like shit. All the big ones that actually move the price of these big indexes all look like absolute shit. Especially Nvidia, which has been like the bread and butter of this move, man. But we don't have to talk about that right now. Bitcoin's still consolidating this little symmetrical triangle. Once again, guys, I'm not trading anything off this symmetrical triangle, just to show that we probably should expect a move here on stream, which would be super cool. Man. Let's see. Stock's gonna roll into Bitcoin, less risk. You think so, Wayne? That would be quite a feat. I'm not sold on that narrative. But that would be quite a feat, man. Quite a feat. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. If you want to spread FUD, I hear George turned bearish. No way! George didn't turn bearish. There's no way. I refuse to believe it. Maj, did you watch George today?
He's bullish for tomorrow.
Why is he bullish for tomorrow?
Because he said after the announcement, always on Fridays the next day.
Oh my God, we're going to dump fake tomorrow. Tomorrow it's over, guys. It's over. George is bullish for tomorrow. And, you know, it's over. We might as well put a -5% day on Bitcoin tomorrow. Impossible. The day that George turns bearish, that's 100% the bottom. That is 100% the bottom of the market. There is no better indicator than that. Real estate's going to roll into Bitcoin. Wayne, you got an interesting thing. So Wayne, you're bearish on basically every other asset besides Bitcoin. I listen, like, it depends what you think Bitcoin is. Do we think Bitcoin's going to be gold? Right? I don't know. I don't know if I buy that narrative just yet. Because we went through the same thing in 2022. Bitcoin went down with everything else too, right? Maybe this time's different. I don't freaking know. Who knows, man? I'll say this: if there's a banking crisis, Bitcoin's going to the moon. As soon as there's a banking crisis, I am buying a shitload of Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Like that was like an instant pump last time, right? Stocks went cratered to the bottom, or cratered, and Bitcoin got a massive pump last time there was a banking crisis. I think if there's ever a banking crisis, you just buy Bitcoin spot right there. You don't think about it twice. Whatever the price, you just buy it. It doesn't even matter what it is at that point. You know? Black Swan event on 9/23. Nice, man. Anyways, let's talk. Should we what should we do today, man? What should we do today? Let's see. Who we got cooking over here? Jerome the Gnome. He talked yesterday, you know, saying the same shit. Guys, I know you guys are getting bullish, right? The stock market's pushing up, but guys, you got this totally backwards. We're going to continue to keep rates high. We have not even felt the pain of the rate hikes just yet, okay? There's a lag effect to the rate hikes. So we're expecting unemployment to rise, and that would cause inflation to go down. But we do think there's a lagged effect, and we are going to continue to keep rates high until we get inflation back down to 2%. Okay? Don't expect anything else. If you do, you're an idiot. It's pretty much what he's saying. Like, we're going to keep rates high. Stop trying to think anything else is different. Which I guess was fine at the bottom, but now, like I said, stock market's at the highs now, so it's a little bit different of a thing, you know. Anyways, what was I going to talk about today? Oh yeah, I was gonna spread a little bit of FUD today. I feel dirty spreading FUD though, but I listen. I always like to say this. So, are we here to try to guess where the market's going to go, or are we here like just to beat hopium? You know, that's always my thought, right? Kevin said, you look like a teacher. Thank you, man. Sweet doesn't belong on pizza. I agree, John. I think if you put pineapple's good. I love pineapple, so pineapple on pizza is still good. Would I ever get Hawaiian pizza as a first choice? Hell no. Hell no. Okay? You will never find me getting pineapple pizza as my first choice. Never. Never, man. Never. Not even a close. Ryan spread FUD. Oh man, I don't know, man. I feel dirty spreading the FUD. I don't know what it is. I don't know, man. George about to spread FUD, guys. We're gonna see my altcoin. All right, I'm not gonna do it. Oh man. Crypto Savvy said, admit that I was right. Savvy. Savvy, like, Savvy, you told me that. Listen, you were right in 2022. You've been wrong in 2023. Something tells me I probably agree with you for the rest of 2023. I think you're going to be right for the rest of 2023, and then you're going to be wrong again in 2024. It's wrong, right, wrong, right. Wrong, right, listen, man, you can't say you were right, and then this to go back to all-time highs. You know what I mean? Wrong, right, until eventually we break out of this range. You know, but I Savvy, I'm actually on Team Savvy right now. So I will not disagree with you right now, man. You know, should we have him on real quick? Actually, I think we should. Let's have him on real quick. What's going on, guys? It's Savvy. Guys, this market is a scam. The U.S. economy is a scam, okay? They had to print money to keep this market up. What do you think is going to happen now that we haven't printed any money and liquidity is drying up, okay? Bitcoin is going to not only 6K, but 3K, okay? The S&P will make new lows lower than the COVID low, okay? This is far from over. 2022 was only the first wave. All of 2023 has been a relief rally. We're about to see significant lower lows, okay? That was only wave 2. We're about to enter wave 3, fellas, all right? So strap up. We're going lower, okay? All you moon boys will be crying. And I've been trying to tell you guys this, right? Amazon Fractal. No, man. What's Savvy's target? 10K? Can't be serious. I don't know what Savvy's target is. He said he originally his target was 6K by October. So like that clearly isn't going to happen. We're at 27K and October's 9 days away. So that clearly is not going to happen. But, you know, it is what it is. Why only 38 likes? Get those likes up. It's only 38 likes? What the frick, man? I don't listen, guys, I ain't going to tell you to like. If you enjoy the stream every day, hit the like button, but I ain't going to be the one that's shilling the likes every damn day. Watoshi. Crypto Chris said 3K is his new target? Oh, shit. So he lowered his target now. Holy shit. Mickey Mouse. More like strap off and fall out. That's pretty brutal, man. All right. Can we let's talk about why the Bitcoin chart's the Bitcoin chart. I think we've all looked at the Bitcoin chart. We've seen the guy take the shit. Okay. He's taking the shit at the bull market support band, man. Right? And where will he want to eat again? Right? The question is, where will this guy who's taking his shit at the bull market support band want to eat some Bitcoin again? Right? Because right now his stomach's hurting him. Right? Like I said, he has no penis. He doesn't want to eat any more food. Okay? He's taking the shit. Where will this shit fall? Right? That is the question here. If we want to put this, as cleanly as possible. Well, there's some interesting theories. I think this trend line is one, right? Right now, like I say, if we went straight down, that's like a 22K. There's also a CME gap, right? That is between 20K and 21K that has not been filled yet. Okay, now I think CME gaps a lot of times are self-fulfilled prophecies. So I think if we do break 24, it's like a self-fulfilled prophecy at that point.
Hi, Ben. What is
who
your
knows?
BTC average price?
I'm under the assumption that, what's your, Ben? Oh, Lord, we'll ask him a little bit. The question is, a lot of people think we're going to go lower than this 15K level. I don't think we will. I think the bottom is in for Bitcoin. We're just having that, like, we're basically, this structure is rolling over, right? I think we got to have that one more stab to the low. We've seen that in every cycle, right? And sometimes we get caught up in certain things. Now, just to rewind what I thought previously, right? When we were up here, right? Typically, we always said Bitcoin went to the 618 fib. But something interesting is happening here, right? When we did that, we never broke below the bull market support band. So this is why, instead of me still calling for 48K, that's why I'm looking for lower prices, because we have broken below that level, which we typically didn't do. So the way I'm looking at this, and we've seen this before, right? We had this 2019 rally. We broke below. We eventually had this, like, big crash, right? COVID. Everyone will say COVID. This was probably meant to happen. Even if COVID didn't happen, we probably would have saw something like this. There probably would have been some random event or maybe it was more of a slow bleed. We probably would have saw something like this anyways. We had the same thing happen over here. We got bull market support band. We saw a move back below. What did we get? We got actually capitulation near back to the lows, right? So we saw that in both of the cycles. We actually saw that back in this one too, all the way back here in 2013. Even though there's not a lot of price action, we saw a first low, we came back up, we saw a second low, and then we moved back up. So this is why, in my opinion, that we are going to see, I don't think we go back down here, right? In my opinion, I think we hold above 18. 18 to 20 is kind of the level I'm looking at, and depending how low the stock market goes. But it all comes back down to the macro, right? I don't think Bitcoin's decorrelating from stocks, right? It's not this Chad yet, okay? Yeah, man, my name's Bitcoin. I am decorrelated from every other asset on Earth. The Bitcoin maxis think I'm going to go to the moon while stocks dump. Clearly, that's never happened before. And it won't happen again. And it will never happen. All right? So, the Bitcoin maxis will get mad, but it's not going to happen. No, my reasoning for this is, listen, let's go look at some of the top stocks in the stock market. Okay? Enough talking about the S&P and the NASDAQ. Let's go check out NVIDIA, which you could argue was the main driver of stocks going up this year. Let's go look at this chart. Let's go take a little gander over here. Okay. All year this thing was straight up. But what did we see recently? Right? We saw a massive bearish divergence on this chart. And where did NVIDIA top out? And we always talk about these 1618 fibs, the 2618 fibs. Where did NVIDIA exactly go to? From the 2021 high to the bear market low, we came exactly to that 1618 Fibonacci. And exactly when we hit that, we had higher highs on the weekly price, and we had lower highs on the RSI, right? So you have massive weekly bearish divergence at the 618 fib. Okay. Now this is just one of them. This is just one of them. Okay. Okay. We can go to let's go to Microsoft. Okay. Another big boy. Right. What did Microsoft do? Well, he came up. Oh, I already had it on the chart, actually. Never mind. There we go. We had our previous all-time high, November 2021. What did we do? It kind of reminds me of the Bitcoin chart from 2021, actually. It looks almost the exact same. We came up. We swung fail, right? We went back above. What did we do? We fell back below. We came back up. We tried to get back above again. Failed. Continuation to the downside, right? Microsoft looks like shit. Let's all look at the Bitcoin chart from 2021. No? He said buy it. Oh, Lord. Well, we got Microsoft. You can bring up the bearish, the monthly bearish divergences here. Right? Higher highs. Lower highs. Right? And that's not me fudding, guys. It was the same, it was the same thing when Bitcoin was at the highs, right? I saw that bearish divergence on the monthly, and I didn't want to admit it to myself. Why? Because I was a moon boy. You know what I mean? I was a moon boy at that time, right? But I knew there was bearish divergence on the chart. I knew we failed those highs, but I still wanted to be bullish. Why? Because in 2021, I was a moon boy. What the frick happened to this chart, by the way? Okay, how do we get this back to normal? Oh my God. How do we get this back to normal, guys? It's over. It's over. We just got the RSI. That's all we got. Let's delete this. We're back to Humpty Dumpty. But I think you guys get the point, right? I can go through a bunch of them. They all kind of look the same. But it is what it is. YJT said AVAX looks like a dead coin. AVAX? Oh, AVAX looks like. We made fun of AVAX yesterday. You know what? We're just gonna make AVAX the channel make fun of coin. There's going to be an AVAX maxi who's pissed. Let's, AVAX is that coin right now, It's that coin right now, bro. It probably has the worst chart in crypto. AVAX losing this major support level that we held 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. It's gonzo. So I think for the AVAX guys, I think we need to play a little happy clappy here. Okay? And I need to hear it too. I can't even hear it. Here we go. There we go. Anderson said, I'm an AVAX maxi. Anderson, I know you're not an AVAX maxi. You love BNB too. I know for a fact you're not an AVAX maxi. And that's okay, man. Listen, I am a maxi of, you know, many different things that have went to zero, okay? I've held many coins that went to zero. AVAX just the next one. I'm playing. I'm totally kidding. It's not going to zero. It's going to $1. I'm playing. Don't get mad at me, man. Let's see. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, we could talk about every altcoin chart. They all look the same. AVAX, I think, looks the worst, though. It's the community make fun of coin. Like I said, this thing's catching a falling knife, man. And I've said this. How do I get bullish on this chart? Okay. Let me ask you guys. How do you get bullish on this chart? Right? I'll tell you the two areas where I would get bullish. Okay. I would either get bullish if this thing bled all the way down here to this next support level. I would be bullish there. Or I would be bullish if randomly this finds some strength out of nowhere and it gets back above this box and holds. So I would get bullish here, or I would get bullish here. But in between, you ain't gonna find me touching this. I ain't gonna touch this in between. Like I said, I'd rather buy this 5% higher and see some strength rather than just catch a falling knife. But if it gets back in, all of a sudden you got a nice clean chart if it gets back in. But right here, man, it's a slow bleed down to Goblin Town. Let's see. Don't fade the wedge. I know Bath loves his wedges, man. Do we got a wedge? Let's see. Let's see if we got a little bit of wedging on here. Oh, we got to go from this low to this low. And we got to go over here. Man, but that means we still got some downside, man. Even if this is a wedge, we still got some downside, bro. Even if we're going to do it like this. I don't even know if we can call this a wedge, though. I mean, maybe we can do it like a little channel. It's more of a channel than a wedge, no? Right? I mean, this is saying it's got a little bit more downside, even if it does get a little bit of a bounce up. You know? I don't know, though. I don't know. GALA has no bottom. You know, GALA has no bottom. Let's see. Let's go to GALA. Yeah, the GALA devs gave up. They said we're not making games anymore. Screw this. Yeah, GALA is one of those ones that have broken into a new low, and another one that just looks like absolute shit. Yeah. This is another one I would not want to touch. How would I want to touch this? If it somehow found strength and got back above this low, held, maybe we'll get some bullish here. Or I ain't touching this thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care how low this thing goes. Is it's got no price action now. You're in the deep depths of the crypto abyss on GALA, man. That one is gone like the wind. It's gone. The two GALA founders are suing each other. It's bad. It is bad, man. You got two founders. It's peak bear market. You guys see that? This market is in shambles right now, man. You got market makers fighting on Twitter. You guys see this shit? Two of the biggest crypto market makers, the people that like move the market, are literally fighting publicly on Twitter that you shouldn't move the market that way. You should move the market this way. I need to find the tweet, man. The two market makers are fighting right now publicly about how they're moving the market. Only in this market, man. Only in this market. Right now, but yeah, you got the two GALA founders going, bro, we do make good games. The games we already have are good. What do you mean they suck? No, they don't. They freaking suck. We need to make better games. They freaking suck. What do you mean we got mass adoption right around the corner, bro? Oh my god. The GALA founders. All you can do is laugh, man. Listen, don't get butthurt if you own GALA. Just laugh about it, man. It's crypto. All altcoins, most of them are scams. Just be real. Just be honest, man. You know what I mean? It's freaking crypto, man. It's dripping based off hype. Don't take it too seriously, man. All right. Anyways, if they make Call of Duty, I will buy GALA. Bro, Vulcan Forged all the way over GALA. Let's go. Vulcan Forged. If you're team Vulcan Forged, let me know. Drew said, I'm ordering coffee. Don't embarrass me. Like, what is this guy watching, bro? Listen, guys, again, we can look at some other altcoin charts. I just think it's pointless right now. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, it's been pointless for months. Like, it's been pointless for months. You'll see little 1-2% bounces, but man, it's been pointless. MATIC. Let's look at another fun one that gets people's feathers riled up when you talk about it. MATIC, the Dino L2. Yeah, man. This chart also looks like shit. the Dino L2. Yeah, man. I mean, it's self-explanatory, bro. You know, I mean, it's technically at support, but man, like, you try to get a little bit of a momentum. Like, look at all these weekly candles, man. You try to get momentum early in the week, you just get sold off. Try to get momentum, you just get sold off. Get momentum, you just get sold off. This thing just looks like, you know, and I've talked about this, like, this doesn't look like a bottom structure. Like, this doesn't look like a bottom structure. I need to see, it just looks like this thing wants to get sucked back down here, man. You know? And this is just me being a realist. Like, this doesn't look like it just wants to bottom here and go to the moon. Right? I think it's like a suction cup back down to these lows. Like I said, it's not gonna. It might happen tomorrow, but I think it eventually makes its way back down there. The MATIC guys get all riled up too. You know, they do. How are the MATIC guys? The MATIC guys are like this, actually. Let's bring up the MATIC holders. What do you mean? Oh my god. What do you mean Maddie's going lower? Are you serious, bro? I don't even know why I'm talking like that. I just wanted to. Oh, man. I can just have fun with it, man. Now I'm just going to sit with this guy. Imagine if someone new came on, is like, this really the streamer? One day I got to do that. One day in the bull market, when this market does turn around, because it will, right? I got to come on the stream like this, and you guys need to not say anything. Just act like this is totally normal. Act like this is totally normal, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you just need to let me come on and just, like, I'll be doing TA like this. You know what I mean? And then I just want to see the reaction, because if someone's new, they're not going to come on thinking that I have a filter on. They're going to actually think this is a real guy. Like, Maj, if you came on the stream and saw me, like, you would not expect it to be a filter. Like, you would think this is, like, legit.
I would think you had plenty of places.
One day, we need to do that, man. We're going to plan that one day, guys. One day, we're going to talk about the day before. We're going to say, guys, we're going to do this tomorrow. Don't ruin it tomorrow. And we're going to plan this. But when the market gets fun again, we're going to do that. Right now, we need newbies to come in. We don't got any newbies coming in the market right now. It's 2023, baby. Anything goes. True. It wouldn't be surprised. His eyes are kind of cute, though.
Yeah, you like, I want to be a...
He had a lot of chocolate, though. He had a lot of chocolate. Oh, man. All right. Should we continue, guys? Do we want to talk about altcoins more? Should we talk about Polkadot? Polkadot's almost as bad as AVAX. Polkadot's almost as bad as AVAX. I mean, like, It's still got a little bit of support here, but man, if Bitcoin gets one more flush down, this thing is. I probably should just put the magnet here, man. Even though this one actually doesn't. It's still got a little bit of wicked support here, but man, that thing's holding on by dear life as well. FTM. This thing, I don't know, man. This thing has just been slow bled to death. I feel like this thing's due for a short squeeze, man. It's a big Head and Shoulders, by the way. It's a big damn Head and Shoulders better. But I feel like this thing's due for a short squeeze, man. This thing has been just bled every week to death, with no stoppage, just absolutely bled. I don't know, man. I feel like this. I just have a gut feeling this one's due for a little bit of a squeeze, randomly, out of nowhere. But George ruined the Atom pump. Did he start talking about Atom? Yeah, Atom was doing really good, man. I was pumped for it. But did George start talking about Atom? Oh my God! You knew, guys. You always know if George starts talking about your coin, it's over. It's too late, because that means that the normies know about it. So it's over. Like, I'm telling you, if you do this, if you have an altcoin and you sell it, okay, every time George makes a video about a coin, I'm telling you, you're going to kill it. It's probably going to be pretty close to the Pico top. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to do it, man. Like, so if tomorrow, if George, you know what we need? I know Bath's been waiting for the cost short. I'm not confident in that cost short. I'm not touching that shit. But we know what we need. You know what the last signal we need is? We need this, Bath. We need. I'm George. We're all George. Guys, today we're going to talk about how bullish cost has been and why I believe it's the best altcoin going into 2024. So you guys can see on the price chart, this thing has absolutely exploded. And this thing looks like it's just going to go into new all-time highs very, very soon. Okay? The fundamentals are so bullish right now, right? And if we believe Bitcoin's going to go higher, this thing is going to absolutely explode to new all-time highs soon. That's what we need. No, in all seriousness, though, cost has been super strong. This is one, man. You think it's top and it just keeps rolling up. I think we need a George video. And I think if this pushes up to a new high, I think we're going to see a George video. I'm surprised he hasn't made one yet. You know, I'm very shocked he hasn't made one yet, by the way. I gave up on FTM. Oh, my God. GW said, why are you hating George? Oh, I'm not hating George. I'm keeping it real. If George makes a video on an altcoin, it's over. That ain't making fun of him. That is just the truth. Because he's a news channel, man. News channels are always late. Because they comment on something that's already bullish. Or they comment on something that's already bearish. You know what I mean? Like, something pumps 200% and they go, oh, it's bullish. You know what I mean? That's just the nature. Use the news channels. And honestly, you counter trade the news channels, man. You know? Nothing wrong with that. That's just how it is. Cost is the new Bitcoin. Doesn't this kind of look like the Bitcoin like weekly chart? It's kind of interesting. It's almost like a little parabola, you know? Where it seems to be getting like less volatile over time. And kind of like that, you know? Let's see. What if the cost leadership is waiting for George video to dump? This is an actual possibility. Franco, I'm serious. It's happened too many times for it not to be legit. You know. Let's see. And guys, I love George. Trust me. He's like the only person I watched about crypto now. You know what I mean? I don't even watch anyone else. I watch more stock market stuff than I do crypto stuff. Just because that's where the action is at the moment. You know. Bearish divs on cost? Yeah, Beth, I've already tried to short this, man. And it came back up and I hit my stop, man. So since then, I've been very hesitant to touch this thing. Okay? But I see the bearish divs. Okay? We've talked about this in the Discord. This thing's coming down. This thing's coming down, man. It's just a matter of, can you time it? You know? And if you can time it, you're a boss. But I see the bearish divvies, right? I see the 3 higher weeklies, and I see the 3 lower weeklies, right? It's very reminiscent of the stock market actually right now, right? With the massive bearish divergences going on. I see it, man. But I have been stopped out once on this. And I don't have the balls to do it yet. I don't get the balls to touch this thing with a 5-foot pole. Drew said Bath wants cost to go down more than Miles wants it to go up. I love how Bath and Miles just have this like rivalry with Cost. Like, I think Bath would literally have the best day of his life if Cost just like dumped all the way back down here. Oh my god, man. All right, what do we got going on in the markets, man? Dollar's flat. Stock markets are flat. Your mom is flat. Becker. Yo, man, your mom is flat. Stock's flat. DXY's flat. Your mom that I banged is flat. Any Cardano holders left? Are there any left? Cardano holders. Hello? Hello?
Bruh.
Cardano holders? I guess I'm not going to be banging any Cardano mom. I honestly, I haven't banged a mom in like 3 weeks. There's no more Cardano holders. They're gone. He was supposed to be the ETH killer. Same thing with Solonzo. Cardano, all the ETH killers. All the fans are gone. Who would have known? He's running out of moms. He ran out of moms to bang, man. I don't think there are. Oh, man. Let's see. What happened to Becker these days? Becker's bearish right now. He was posting some stuff on Twitter today. He's basically making fun of the bulls, which, you know, I actually kind of agree with him right now. But the thing is, he's basically making fun of the people that think the 4-year cycle is just going to work out just because it always has. I don't want to completely agree with him. I think at some point the 4-year cycle will get ruined. But I think the 4-year cycle I think is going to play out again because I think everything is just kind of pointing to that being like the perfect timing where everything starts turning around in the economy and stuff. But I do agree with him. Like I think at some point the 4-year cycle will not work. It's just a matter of when, you know. Who knows? I'm not going to bet against it this time. You know what I mean? Let's see. He ran out of moms. Algo holders? Should we switch to the algo holders? I don't know if there's any algo holders left. Algo is at its all-time low. Like literally, it's lower than I think the COVID crash. Right? I'm pretty sure it is. Let's go look at algo. Yeah, it's lower than the COVID crash. Like, that's crazy, man. The whole bull market's just gone. You know, like a lot of coins have gone down, but they're nowhere near the COVID lows. This thing is literally lower than it was at the COVID low, man. That is brutal. You got this giant falling wedge, though, which I'm not sold on, by the way, but it's there. It is there, man. Man. Be right back. Gotta let the dogs out. Wayne, go let the dogs out, man. Go have fun. Let the dogs out, man. Who? Your mom said this is the last year 4-year cycle? You know my opinion. This you guys know my opinion. Okay? You know my opinion, bro. Our economy is a giant scam. Like, this shit is going to crumble at some point. But it's tough trying to predict that, though. Like, when? Who knows? But this shit, our economy is not sustainable, bro. It ain't sustainable. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. Every empire has its reign. You know what I'm saying? Every empire has its reign. Remember that. Usually empires last about 250 years. Is it coincidence? Do some research on how long empires last throughout history. And look how long the United States has been that point. Yeah, you'll find it interesting. Let's all make fun of Wayne while he's gone. Oh, well, look at Franco wants to look at OP. Yeah, yeah, OP, man. You want to know my opinion on OP? Franco, I think we're going to have some better prices to be buying OP, bro. You know, I think we're going to get some better prices here. But, if this does play out, this is going to be the play of the lifetime, man. I really do think if OP comes back down to these lows, that's going to be like buying, in my opinion, buying MATIC before it went nuts in 2021. Because I think OP's that next layer too. I think MATIC's kind of a dino coin. I think OP's that next one to really fly. But I think we got a little lower first, man. I think we got a giant bear flag here. Right? Move down, up in a bear flag. We just retested. I think we're going to see some lower prices. Just like, OP has a couple things working against it too. It has a shitload of supply being unlocked over the course of the next few months, which lines up with this perfectly. But yeah, I mean, and just the market in general, bro. Not every empire had F-35 Raptors. True. Franco said, uh-oh, Jordan agreeing with me in the changing world order. Oh, it's coming, Franco. It's just who is going to be the next world power? That's the question. I used to think it was China. I don't know if it's going to be China now. Unless they're lying about everything that's going on over there. Right? Which I wouldn't put it past them. That they act like they're all weak and their economy's doing shitty, but it's really not. I wouldn't put that past them. You know? Who would it be? Is it going to be Europe again? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know who else it would be. I can't think of like one country that's like, this is going to be the world power. You know? I can't think of it. Nicholas thinks Canada. Maybe Canada. That's probably definitely like the top 10 options. You know what I mean? Oh, it's the daily close.
The daily close.
I don't know if you guys can hear that. Can you hear the daily close? I'm gonna do it again just so you guys can, because I want to know you can hear it. I want to know you can hear it. All right, let's do this.
The daily close.
Come on, fellas. It's the most uneventful daily close of the year. Let's do this again for the how many times have we done this? I think this is probably like stream number probably we've done over 1,000 streams. All right, let's do this. The most eventful daily close of the year, fellas. Bulls, Bears. I have switched from Team Bull to Team Bear. Who will join me? Let's check the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin closed at a measly 26,567. Creating a move back into its old range after hitting the 7-0 true retracement, just like it did pre-FTX collapse. Beware of the bears. All right. 26,579, fellas. Nothing crazy. We're back into our old range. Nothing really crazy going on. This symmetrical triangle seems to be pointless, so I'm just going to delete it. That's symmetrical triangles for you. Anyways, it seems like Bitcoin is just going sideways into that symmetrical triangle. So, that's kind of the dot plot. That's the plot. Looks like stocks are actually taking a little bit of a dump again, actually, just randomly right now. They were up, now they're down. Actually, decent amount, actually. Dollar now is actually pushing up again. I don't know if something just happened, but you just saw that randomly happen again. Bitcoin's still holding up, though. Something's off to me, man. Something is off to me. And I said this yesterday, man. This twappy Bitcoin price action, something feels off. I don't know, man. This whole move up right here just felt off to me. I don't know. Is that, and I asked this yesterday. Like this price action where we just like, it was everywhere. It wasn't like a very fluid move up. It was just chop and craziness. This just doesn't feel natural to me right here. Something about this move up just felt off. It still kind of feels off. I don't know, man. It's why I put on this thumbnail, something's brewing, man. This just feels off to me. On a 3-day move down like this from the NASDAQ, I would expect Bitcoin to get cratered, but it's been holding. Why? Why is that? Why is that, man? Why has it been holding here? That's the interesting thing. And we'll find out. I think we're going to find out very, very soon. We're united as AF. Manipulation by CZ. Yeah, that's a good case. Where's BNB sitting right now? We didn't look at that today. Where is BNB? Where is BNBizzle sitting? BNBizzle. Let's go check that one out because this is a fun chart. Now they're back at the Pico low. You know, and the one line I was looking at today, I just drew a random line today, right? And I was looking at this, and where this is, and I think it's an very interesting point right here because these other times we got instantly bought up, right? You can see we dumped back down to the low, instantly bought up, dumped back to the low, instantly bought up. This time is a little interesting, I think, because we've dumped below this low, we've dumped below this low, we've dumped below this low. We try to get back above. We just instantly got sold off when we try to get back above, right? And you can see that we're now finding resistance on those two previous support wicks, right? It's an interesting thing going on right here, man, where you got this support resistance flip at a low, which is quite the interesting phenomenon, man. So are we going to see this, right? Continue to be resistance, and this thing continue to eventually lose this and kind of come down, right? And is that the point where they're gonna have to be selling their Bitcoin, causing Bitcoin to go down to hold this shit up, right? And it's, again, this is speculation. Like, if it was up to me, I don't want this to happen because this is gonna cause more of a shitstorm, you know. But it definitely is a kind of interesting price action here where you got instantly bought up, instantly bought up, instantly bought up, instantly bought up. And now you're kind of just flipping the previous support into resistance here. And it's quite the interesting phenomenon, man. CZ's nuts. George will be looking more like George soon. Oh, hell yeah, Crunk. I'm going to be bald very, very soon, bro. How do you know? I said this the other day. How do you know I'm not already bald? You know? How do you know I don't actually look like this? You have no idea if this is a filter or this is a filter. You have no clue. You know what I mean? Like I could totally look like this. And honestly, do you blame me? Do you blame me? Okay? I could honestly look like this. So I think this would be better. Guys, should we show up as this guy? Should we show up as this guy? Or should we show up as this guy? So option number 1. Or option number 2, the crazy chocolate face with the ribbon guy. You know, they both look pretty legit. Like, if I just tuned into a stream and I didn't know anything, because no one else uses these things, I would think it was legit. And it's just a weird ass. It's like a weirdo, you know. Option 1, option 2. That's another good one, man. I don't know. Option 1. You guys want option 1, actually? You want the really creepy guy, huh? Like this guy. Oh my god, man. I should show up on. I should go on around the. Actually, I'm never going around the blockchain. If I did, I should show up like this. I should show up like this. Oh my god. 1 is too crazy? Think so? You sure that's chocolate? I told you, it maybe not. Maybe not chocolate, man. You never know nowadays, you know? You never know nowadays, man. People eat the groceries, as they say, you know? Stream as the creepy kid. That's what I look like as a kid. You trying to say I was creepy as a kid? I'm a little bit offended. I'm slightly offended. Worst options, said Dan. Dan, okay, give me a good option. Give me a good option, smartass. All right, you come in here and say worst. Give me a better option, smartass. Okay. Now, if I had Wen Moon, I wish I had a Wen Moon guy. You know, let me try to type in Wen Moon. Let me see if he pops up. No. Should I try typing in Moon? It's gonna show up as like an ass or something. What the heck? Is this SafeMoon helmet? Out of all the things, this is what pops up. Yeah. This would have been dope back in 2021. Oh my god, man. This would have been dope back in 2021. Why don't they have anything cool like this for Bitcoin or something, man? They have out of all the things, they got SafeMoon helmet. What the heck, man? I wonder if there's any SafeMoon like maxis still. Out of all the things, bro. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this. There we go. Saudi would be funny too. Oh god. No, because we can't do that. We can do that here. We can't do that other places, man. They're gonna get offended, you know. They're gonna get offended, bro. You know. Actually, no. I probably shouldn't talk about this. You know, can we? I kind of want to make a rant alert how people get so offended nowadays. And there's a certain subject. I'm not gonna do it though, because it's gonna go down a bad path. So I'm not gonna do it, man. Let's see. I can feel the scam. This should be the stream filter people walk into. You should. SafeMoon released a credit card recently. No way. Really? What's SafeMoon's chart look like? I'm curious. SafeMoon. Here we go. Man. That is the definition of a slow bleed. The slow bleed down. Imagine if this thing goes off again. Man. SafeMoon. What a coin. What a coin, man. Oh, this is actually only from January 2022. This is even the full chart, actually. SafeMoon. Give me, do any of these have SafeMoon? Let's just do the Uniswap chart. Okay, this looks more like it, actually. This looks more legit. Oh, this is only from 2023. What the frick? How hard is it to find a full SafeMoon chart? SafeMoon, Inu, SafeMoon on Ethereum. Okay, I give up. You can only find 2023. Need to look up V2. Bitcoin more boring. Yeah, man, it's boring as shit. It's boring as shit. I noticed that Asia. You guys notice that Asia is not interested in crypto at all anymore. The price doesn't move at night. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't move at all. It moves all day during the U.S. session, and then Asia just doesn't even move the price at all. It's so brutal, bro. Like, I think they just gave up, man. Like, we might need to wake up Asia if we want some price action. Like, shit. You know what I mean? We need to speed this shit up. All right, get your sushis out. Get your sushi. We need to wake up Asia because they suck recently, right? They freaking suck. They don't give a shit about crypto. All right? Bitcoin literally moves $50 in the Asia session. Ridiculous, man. What are they doing? Most of their countries are in recessions. That probably has something to do with it. But they're poor right now. Exactly, Drug Bear. Most of their countries over there are in a recession. But let's do this. Maybe we'll spark a little bit of action. Spam the sushis! I remember when Asia was like the most fun market. Everything always happened in Asia. Always. Oh, here we go. We're getting a little dump. Here we go. The instant I've been sleepy. Where's Wen Moon? Damn, where's Wen Moon? He might be sleepy too. Alright, we're seeing a little bit of a dump. It's working. There we go. "17 minutes to Hong Kong." Here we go, here we go. JJ said, "I think my fiance thinks I'm crazy, with all the noises constantly coming from my computer while I'm in the other room." Right, we can make it crazier. We can make it crazier. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely make it crazier. Oh, just wait till this market's fun again. We're gonna be going nuts. You know what I mean? Just wait. Oh, we're getting a little bit of a dump though. We woke up Asia. At least a little 15-minute candle. That was cool. We all buy Cardano. Nice. What's Horse Guy think about this 15-minute candle? Wow! Look at the Bitcoin, it is dumping! Oh my god. Oh my god. Ka the Moon said, if we break down from symmetrical triangle, I short. I will short now. I'm going to 2x my money. Okay. 50x short. There we go. I am short, guys. Let's see what Bitcoin does. I am so short right now. I am short to my balls. That's what Jordan says. He is short to his balls. All right. Horse Guy short. Let's see what we got rolling now. Horse Guy is short. He is currently in profit. So Horse Guy shorted the breakdown from the symmetrical triangle right here. So we shall see if his short works right there. All right. Horse Guy 100x leverage trade. He shorted right there. He's in profit right now. He's killing it. He is absolutely killing it, bro. It is what it is. Let's do it. Let's get crazy. We get crazy. We need some price action to get crazy, though. That's the thing. That's the thing with me, man. It's hard for me to get crazy unless there's like something to get crazy about. What's the fear and greed at? Were we back in any fear? Did we get any fear in this market yet? Oh yeah, we are 43 actually. 43. Interesting. We got a little bit of fear back in the market. Mirth said, "Don't kill my vibe." I will kill your vibe, man. What's your vibe right now, Mirth? How you feeling? How you feeling? Best show ever. 90 day. Hey, there is one of those, your mom. There's one of those on the show. Let Asia sleep. I hate when you clapping. Gonzalez, I'm going to clap when I want to, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, I will clap every day. Okay? Every single day I will clap. Just wait. You're going to hear clapping every single damn day. But here's the thing. You know what I noticed? People hate when I clap when it's bearish, and they love when I clap when it's bullish. That's what I noticed. When we're bullish, I can do whatever I want, and it's not annoying. But when the market's bearish, I can just say a word, and people are like, "That's annoying, bro." That's what I noticed. That's why I do what I want, and that's all we can do. Do what I want. Yeah, right now, guys, I think this market's boring, man. I think the best thing you can do right now is just be stacking up a cash position, man. Right? If you're holding Bitcoin, you're holding ETH, you're holding the altcoins you want to hold, that's fine, right? But I think you also should be building up a cash position for the what if scenario, right? Because here's the thing, I've always said this, there's really no downside to holding a cash position right now. You hold a cash position, okay? I'm not saying sell all your shit. You do whatever you want to do with everything you already own. But if you hold a cash position, if the market takes a giant dump, you can buy at significant discounts when everyone else is panic selling, okay? If the market doesn't take a dump and it continues up, that's fine. Why? Why is that fine? Because once again, the altcoin market does not move until Bitcoin gets all-time highs. There's really no downside to having a cash position right now. The market goes up, You wait for Bitcoin to get to all-time highs, you buy altcoins, right? Simple. Market goes down, cool. You buy Bitcoin cheaper. There's really no downside. And that's why right now I don't get the whole I'm going all in shit, because it doesn't really make sense to me right now. I think either way, whether you're just being patient is the way to go. You know what I mean? Just be patient. There's no need to go all in. You know, we've talked about this. Shilling cost? No, I'm not shilling cost, bro. I ain't shilling costs. Once again, we're waiting for George to make a video about costs, and then we're going to short costs. But he hasn't made a video yet. I think he's waiting. He's waiting for a certain level. You know? Coin says otherwise. Nice, man. I'm building up a cash position by selling off gold position. Yeah, there you go, Wayne. That's even better, bro. That's even better, man. Right now, listen, man, like, I'm short the NASDAQ, right? And these profits that I make from this short, that's rolling all back into Bitcoin. I think it's all going to be one thing, right? NASDAQ goes down, it pulls down Bitcoin with it, right? We make some good money on the NASDAQ short, we throw that back into Bitcoin, because I think Bitcoin will go lower with it, right? But it's all to get more BTC at the end of the day, right? And then to flip that BTC into the altcoin market when the time's right. Kennedy said, how will we know we're at all-time high? Wait, what? Kennedy. Dude. Kennedy. I'm confused, bro. I love you, man, but... Wait, how will we know when Bitcoin's at all-time high? Kennedy, come on, man. What price will Bitcoin be at all-time high? Oh, man, Kennedy, I love you, man. I think you misunderstood. By all-time high, I just mean when Bitcoin gets to back to its all-time high. Not like what its high is going to be. No one has any clue what the high is going to be. It could be 70K, 80K, 90K, 300K. Who knows, man? But when it gets back to like 69K, that's probably when the altcoin market starts to do what everyone wants it to do. You know? I want to know too. He wants to know too. Merce said, I kept buying the dip. The dip of the dip. Oh, man. YJT said, too boring, Jerome, we're degens. But, you know, sometimes, you know what I'm going to do tomorrow? Because I talk about this a lot, how in the last two cycles, altcoins typically don't go parabolic until Bitcoin gets all-time highs. I'm actually going to show you guys on the chart. I'm going to show you on the chart when they started to go nuts, right? And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about and why there's no reason to rush into things. You can be patient, you know? And I'll show you guys exactly what I mean, because it's one thing for me to say it, and it's another for me to show you the 2017 cycle and the 2021 cycle, and when altcoins started to go parabolic. You know, I'll show you guys tomorrow. It's gonna take. Let me get all set up in a little presentation, and get my charts ready, and I'll show you. Let's see. Brico said Jordan deserves to be banned from New York City. One of the best places on earth for cuisine, and he still can't find a gold anywhere. Dude, they suck. I've been to 3 Indian restaurants. They suck. Dude. I'm going to tell you, I could make better chicken tikka, okay, than these guys, okay? I could make better chicken tikka than these guys, bro. They make it watered down, not thick. I need some thick sauce with 2 Ks. THIKK. Okay? I get the chicken tikka. Dude, and it's like tomato soup. It is tomato soup.
Rant alert.
It is tomato soup. I didn't order tomato soup with chicken in it. Okay? I want... They've all been horrible. Horrible, man. And if I found a good place, I would probably get that once a week. But I honestly, I haven't eaten it in months because they have been horrible, man. Oh my God, tomato soup with chicken. Boss, listen, Massachusetts had way better Indian restaurants than down here, man. Way better. They were all good. I didn't have a bad place up there. Mosh, Indian places I've gotten, it's been tomato soup with chicken in it.
Huh?
All the Indian restaurants I've been to. It's been chicken.
Oh, yeah.
It's been chicken with tomato soup.
It's like tomato soup. Basically.
Yeah, it's been tomato soup. I would just, if I wanted tomato soup, I'll just go buy a little can of freaking Campbell's soup at the store and throw some chicken in it. There you go. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we got. Anyways, I'm sick of my rant with that stuff. Yeah, I want some chicken thicka. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I need some thick sauce, man. Some substance in there. Joke Bear said you suck at finding good food. I shouldn't have to find good food. It should just be good. You know what I mean? Like, why do I have to find good food? In theory, everything should be good. You know? And then Franco said, bro, walk farther than the street. Bro, there's like 3 places over here. You know what I mean? Like, even in the city, you can't, there's like 2 places. You can't find any barbecue food. It's ridiculous, man. What's the best steak? Oh, my favorite steak place is the Capitol Grill. Obviously, that's a little pricey. You don't go there all the time, right? That's like a once in a blue moon type shit. But man, that's good. Is it worth the price? No. But man, that shit is good, man. That shit is good. That shit is fantastic. Anyways, Horse Guy is raking in the dough with his short right now. Literally raking in the dough. Bitcoin's down $30. Raking in the dough right now with that short, guys. Look at Horse Guy go right now. He is feeling euphoric. Well, oh my God. I actually did the good trade. I shorted the breakdown of the symmetrical triangle like Carl told me. I am such a good trader. I think I will up my leverage to 100x next time. I am a genius. Okay, now, when do I take profit? I think it will go much, much lower. I will take profit at 20k. Jordan said 20k coming. I will not sell this until 20k. What could go wrong? Literally nothing. Stop loss. Who uses the stop loss? I am rich. I don't need stop loss. Horse Guy, euphoric on his short. Come down to Texas. We got some good brisket. Oh, man. I gotta get down to Texas at some point, man. I always want to go to Texas just for the food. Because, man, I want some classic Dallas barbecue. Not the shitty Dallas barbecue up here. Because let me tell you, Dallas barbecue, that chain restaurant, blows. Like, that's the worst shit I've ever had in my life. I need some real Dallas barbecue. YJT said, Jordan, bro, your stream saves me during this bourbon. That's the nicest thing anyone's told me all day, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Listen, we try to have fun with it. You know, I'm going to tell you what I think, even if you guys don't like it. You know, but I appreciate you being here, man. Like I said, we will get through this market together. Okay? You might not like the things that I always say. You might not agree with me a lot of the times, and that's cool. But we will get through this market together, man. Okay? We will get through the other side. Some of us may have different paths to get to the other side, but we will get through it together, my friends. And it is what it is. Like, this is a shitty market right now, man. There's no other way to put it. Like, there's no way to sugarcoat this, man. Like, I ain't gonna sit up here and be George and say this is the most bullish market in the world. It is a shitty market, right? And I don't think it's over. I think we got more to go. But, you know, we will make this through the other side, right? And I'll continue to say this. The best thing you can do right now, in my opinion, is to make sure you got a cash position on the side, right? Not to buy a little 5% dip. No, you keep that cash position. Either to buy alts when Bitcoin goes actually parabolic. You have time for that. They ain't going parabolic right now, okay? Or on a massive COVID-like capitulation event. There's no lose in that situation, right? That's the best thing you can do right now, right? Not saying sell everything you have, but just You can keep everything you have. Just make sure you got a solid cash position. Because there's nothing worse than being all in on a market that capitulates and you have no cash to buy that. Nothing worse, man. All right? That's the only thing I can say right now. D. Kennedy said, West Indian or Guyanese restaurant for your chicken. You finally trolled me. So now I get to troll you. Still think we go wick off 16K. Kennedy thinks we're going to 16K. I'll say this. I don't think that's impossible. I don't think that's impossible. I'll say that. I don't think that's impossible. I also don't think it's impossible Bitcoin just randomly pumps to 40K. The short term is, who knows, you know. We got a bit to go for sure. Hell yeah, man. Go to the stockyards in Fort Worth for barbecue. Yeah, man. That's what we do. Psycho Pearl said, but first we go to 9K. I love it, man. I laugh, but like, I don't know, man. Listen, I've always said, man, everyone thinks I'm a permabull. I'm actually not. Someone said this in the Discord
Indian
today.
or Guyanese restaurant for chicken,
you know,
poultry leg. You finally trolled
like,
me. So
Jordan's feeling
now
bearish.
I get
He's
to
usually a
troll you
permabull.
back.
That's probably the bottom signal.
Still
I'm
think
actually
we
not
with
a
off
permabull.
16K.
And I've said this. If anything, I'm actually more of a bear. You guys just haven't seen that side of me yet, right? I'm actually more of a bear than a bull, right? And I've told you all the reasons, right? Maybe in the short term, right, stock market, but the bigger picture too. I ain't no permabull, okay? I ain't. I've been bullish all this year because that's been the right call to be bullish this year, right? But now I'm a little bearish, and I think there's at some point, and everyone laughs at Psycho Pro calling for 9K BTC. I think at some point we're going to see that. It may not be in this cycle, but I think at some point the Bitcoin ride will go through a tough time because I think there's going to be a bigger event in the macro where stocks get destroyed and Bitcoin goes down with them. You know, I do think that the Bitcoin maxis will hate me for saying that, but I that is coming. I think in the next 5 years, is something like that happens. You know, that's why you make your money now while you can. You know what I'm saying? Your mom said, I like a good bear. Oh my God, man. Dion said, we are closer to the bottom than we are to the top. Closer to the bottom than we are to the top. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, you kind of have to agree with that. You know what I mean? Like, depends on where you think the top is. If you think Bitcoin's going higher, right? I mean, if you think it's going to, let's just say 70K, right? That if you thought we were closer to the bottom, closer to the top, that means you think Bitcoin's going to zero. You know, it's really impossible for that not to be true. Actually, now that I think about it. No, I'm not reading that, your mom. I am not reading that, bro. I am not reading that. Kennedy still thinks 40K than 16K. I also don't think 40K is impossible. It's the short term's tough, man. My problem with Bitcoin right now is I'm so bearish on stocks. I just can't see Bitcoin pumping crazily, right? Like crazily if these things are going down. Now I could be wrong. If stocks just bounce, hell yeah, Bitcoin's bouncing too. I could totally be wrong. But if my thesis on the stock market is correct, I can't see Bitcoin. Maybe it gets a short-term pump, but I can't see it going like getting pumped ridiculously, unless the stock markets go down because of like a banking thing, like in March. Because the stock markets, the only way I see the stock markets going down and Bitcoin going up is if they dump, like they did here. If we go back to March of this year, which I actually don't think this is a possible scenario either. But back over here, they're in this little time right here. Actually, no, it's right here. They're in this little bearish time, right? Bitcoin actually pumped wicked big because of the whole banking thing, right? So if the stock market dump because of banking crisis, another one like we had earlier this year, that could be the point where NASDAQ gets crushed, Bitcoin goes to the moon. But that's the only scenario I see that actually happening, which I actually don't think is an impossible scenario, like I said. I think that's actually something that could happen. You know, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Zero incoming. I need a big. Why are we talking about this? You weirdos. Why are you talking about this in the chat? Roasted garlic berries. I'm about to freaking sell, dude. I can't the red candles. You gotta make that decision for yourself, bro. You know. I'll tell you this. Don't sell based off emotions. Bring up the chart yourself. Bring up TradingView. And what you need to do is start out fresh. You don't just sell because your coin's getting crushed. Because most of the time you sell, it's gonna bounce. The market makers know when you sell. Don't because they know when people get super emotional. So you're feeling super emotional right now, right? Maybe there's a bounce coming for you for whatever coin that you own, right? But here's the thing: don't sell based off emotion, right? Go open up a chart. You could be right. Maybe your coin goes lower, but have a point where, right? I'm trying to come up with a good example here. Bring up the chart. See how you're feeling. Are you feeling super emotional? And is your coin at support? If it's at support and you're feeling super emotional, you're probably better off not selling, right? Now, if your coin looks like freaking AVAX or GALA, you can probably think about selling it. You know what I mean? But if the one you own is at support, and usually when you're feeling that way, it's at some type of support level. Usually, right? You got to make that decision for yourself. You got to bring up the chart and have an invalidation price, right? Say, okay, I'm going to hold on to it, but if it drops below this price, I'm out, right? I do that a lot. I'll buy something. I'll say, okay, if it breaks back below this, that means I'm wrong, and I'm out, right? Nothing wrong with that. No one likes to admit they're wrong, but sometimes you got to cut the trade, right? You got to make that decision for yourself at the end of the day. Like, no one can do that. At the end of the day, I'll tell you this too. Don't hold and expect massive returns right now, right? I think there's still a lot of delusion in this market too. People thinking that Bitcoin's gonna go to all-time highs in the next 2 months and shit like that. Some of the shit that I see on Twitter is ridiculous. Like this BitBoy video that came out today, XRP to $89. I still see some of these ridiculous things. Don't listen to those videos. That's not realistic, right? It's not. They're trying to get you to click on their Twitter and click on their videos. Don't listen to those guys, man. Seriously, I've told you guys this, right? Just look at this Bitcoin chart, okay? Have a realistic mindset. You know, this is where Bitcoin is in the cycle right here. What does it typically do during this time? It tends to just go sideways. It's going to go a little bit higher. It's going to go a little bit lower, right? The bears are going to call for 3K. The bulls are going to call from all-time highs. Neither of those things are going to happen. Neither of those things are going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with you. I could get more clicks if I'm making these crazy videos every single day. Bitcoin, not talking about the altcoin market, but Bitcoin probably ain't going to do really much of anything. Maybe it gets like a capitulation down to 18 to 20K. Maybe it gets a pump up to 40K. That's not what either side wants. You're not going to make any sell or buy based off that, you know? Just chill out, you know, at the end of the day. Don't get caught up in these stupid euphoric videos off because you got one green daily candle and all of a sudden everyone's bullish again, you know? Or one daily red candle, everyone's bearish. Just chill out. There ain't nothing to get excited over right now. And once you come to that conclusion and you're fine with that, everything is so much better, right? Everything is so much better, man. I'm going to be flat out honest with you. And some of you guys will hate me from saying that. There ain't anything that's going to be exciting happening right now. It ain't going to happen. Your altcoin ain't going to 50x right now, man. It's not. You're not going to be able to buy a Lambo right now. It's not going to happen. You know? And just accept it. It's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. The Ponzi needs fresh meat. True. And yeah, it's dude. Sometimes I see those clickbait videos. It makes me sick inside too. I talked about this earlier, but it makes me sick, man. Because they make these videos and people actually listen to them. That's the thing. Like, that's what makes me sick. If you want to be bullish, just say, I'm bullish on XRP in your title. Don't say XRP to freaking... Don't say XRP to $89, bro. There's going to be a noob that actually believes you. You know what I mean? Like, you may not think there's a guy out there who believes that. Oh, there is. I've been that guy. You've been that guy. You know what I mean? That's why I can't stand those stupid titles, man. I can't, man. Because there's some noob out there who's going to believe that. You know what I mean? Let's see. Wait, are you willing to buy your current altcoin bags for 10x? Nobody else is either. That's a good point. That's a good point. You know what I mean? If no one's going to buy them right now, why would they want to buy them 10x higher right now? You know, that's a great point. Time to buy XPR. You ever get so hungry your legs start shaking? Yeah, I'm getting kind of hungry right now, actually. It's almost time. It's about time for me to end this stream because I'm getting a little tired. I'm getting a little hungry. And I think it's about that time, fellas. So I'm going to see you guys out. I ended with the rant, okay? Don't watch these stupid Moonboy prediction videos. Guys, it ain't going to happen right now, okay? Accept it. It is what it is. If it happens, great. Cool. I mean, that would be fantastic. Don't have that expectation, though. All right? I'm out of here. Peace. Be realistic. Don't be too bearish. Don't be too bullish. Just have a realistic scenario, right? I'm out of here. Take it easy. Take care. I'm gonna go play with my quarter for no reason. I'm gonna go watch some 90 Day Fiance. I made some meat pasta with some red sauce, and yeah, man. Accumulate Bitcoin ETH. Stack some cash for some capitulation dips, or to buy the altcoins when Bitcoin finally gets bullish. I'm out of here. Peace. We gotta wait for it to load. I might as well fart too. There we go. It's always better with a fart, man. You know, it's always better to end it with a fart. You know, what's a stream without ending with a fart, right? Later.